HITC Sport, and my head is about to explode. Yesterday, I did a video on how Manchester City had stolen Cristiano Ronaldo. How for the rest of his days, he was going to have chubby red devils sending him death threats on Twitter. How the next time he steps foot in Old Trafford, he'll probably have a Halloween pumpkin thrown at his face. But no, by the time the video was published, yeah, Ronaldo was a Manchester United player. So I can't keep up. Everything is happening so goddamn fast. By the time this video gets published today, Ronaldo could be pregnant with twins. He could have been arrested for chucking his mother off a bridge. What's the next twist in the tale? It's like something out of Hollyoaks. Cristiano Ronaldo is back at Old Trafford. What? This feels surreal. Manchester United fans probably woke up this morning and had to immediately check their pulse. Some of them probably assumed they drank too much shampoo in the bath last night, because this couldn't be real, right? Ronaldo back at Old Trafford. What next? Are Manchester United fans now going to walk downstairs into their kitchen to find Elvis Presley buttering their toast? Why, are you going to find Bigfoot sitting in your toilet? Again, this is just mental. Hands down, the most exciting and surreal transfer any Premier League club has ever made. Ever. You cannot name me a bigger superstar who has ever agreed to sign for an English club. You can't. I challenge you. Put one in the comment section below. You won't be able to. The fanfare right now, I guarantee you, walk into Trafford City Centre right now, and I guarantee you there'll be people knocking one out to Ronaldo's photo on a bus. Go into a pub in Altrincham, and you're damn right some fat Mancunians will be drinking Ronaldo's perfume out of a wine glass. Oh, by the way, lads, try with 600,000 subscribers as soon as possible. If you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, then what are you waiting for? Slap that red button in the nostrils and you'd be an absolute biggest legend on the planet. Now back into the video. Listen, everyone who lives in Manchester, you're going to be living in the same city as Cristiano Ronaldo, breathing the same air as him, watching the same sunset. Probably doesn't watch the sunset, he's not an 85-year-old man. This is a man who lived in Spain for nearly 10 years, soaking up the lovely, warm, humid weather. Price of Madrid is so far south, it's almost on the coast of Africa. And he's agreeing to move back to the rain and grimy northwest of England. Agreeing to play Wednesday night games against Norwich in the snow. Agreeing to spend the 7th Christmas of his life sneezing into his hand and stepping in puddles on the way to work. I mean, most multi-millionaires bordering on billionaire status, They live the pampered lifestyle. Even former plumbers like Conor McGregor. He just hibernates 9 months a year living on a yacht. But Ronaldo, he's going to be spending his 37th birthday traveling to Burnley on a wet Tuesday night. He could be sunning himself on the beach of Miami or living like a prince in Qatar. But no, his birthday is going to consist of trying not to have his shin bone snapped like a Kit Kat by Phil Bardsley. This is a man who can reside in any mansion anywhere on the globe. And he's agreeing to live near Wigan. I'm guessing when he broke that news to his wife, he probably had to remove the sharp cutlery from his house. Good grace, at least Messi gets to spend 2 years eating croissants and drinking French wine with a view of the Eiffel Tower and the remains of Notre Dame. I mean, what's Ronaldo got? Gets to live in a street littered with dead pigeons and chunks of doner kebab sick. At least Messi gets to have a family day out to the Louvre. Ronaldo gets to take his son to Wetherspoons, where even the chicken nuggets looked like they were cooked in a shoe. Honestly, moving from the beautiful landscape of Turin to a hotel just outside Stockport, I'm surprised his wife didn't shove a pair of scissors up her nose. But this is a testament to the man's sporting ambitions. And without sounding like I've just watched the Hugh Grant box set, it taps into his feelings of romance. I mean, returning to Manchester, he's agreeing to risk living in a city where you could realistically bump into Gary Barlow down your local Tesco's. And you just know he'll want to stop you for a chat. Good Christ, even his face looks about as exciting as burnt cauliflower. But lads, this is so romantic. And I know my idea of romance is buying brunch for the whole of my mattress. But no, listen to this. Ronaldo and Rooney, the heartbeat of Manchester United's mid-noughties success. Their kids are going to be playing in the same Manchester United youth team. Yeah, that fact alone is probably enough to make you all swoon like the one out of Romeo and Juliet. But again, Kai, by any chance if you're watching this video, be wary, okay? I mean, you might be teammates and club friends with him now, but just know that on your school sports day, Ronnie Jr. is probably going to cheat during a game of Duck Duck Goose. He's probably going to try and get you expelled from the egg and spoon race and then wink at his PE teacher. To be fair, when I was 11, my PE teacher used to wink at me. But this has broken the internet. I'm guessing Google is close to having a heart attack. The amount of sweaty nerds frantically searching for Ronaldo's name. I mean, expecting to be able to buy a matchday ticket at Old Trafford now is like expecting to get an invitation to have breakfast at Justin Bieber's house. Tickets are going to be like gold dust. There's more chance of Boris Johnson impregnating the Tooth Fairy. I mean, you're gonna have people traveling from Japan just to watch Ronaldo play. But on one hand, this is just a bit awkward. I mean, for 24 hours, the internet was filled with Manchester United fans screaming like a bunch of heavily pregnant banshees. Being linked with Manchester City. Honestly, you reacted to this news like a possessive ex who won't let go. Some of you season ticket holders were probably getting ready to turn up to the airport and chuck pints of pig blood at Ronaldo's family. Some of you were burning his goddamn shirt. Goldbridge nearly burst at least 3 blood vessels in his neck. Ronnie the Rat, right? But there are no excuse. Every single Manchester United fan should right now be dancing around their kitchen. But you just know there's a chunk of football hipsters out there who don't want Ronaldo back.
Oh, it'll hinder Mason Greenwood's development.
Lads, this is Ronaldo. If I was a Manchester United fan, I'd happily break Greenwood's legs with a baseball bat if it meant allowing Ronaldo back to the club. Chris, he'd probably do it himself. This is a stunning signing though. This man is a superstar of our generation. I mean, the Elvis Presley, the Michael Jackson. And that's not just because he's getting ready to pummel young boys. What, it's a Swiss club, they're playing in the Champions League, calm down. But never mind the fans. Right now, the Manchester United squad must be salivating all over the bathroom mat. When Ronaldo established himself as the world's best player in his first spell at Manchester United, Harry Maguire was some spotty teenager living in Spink Hill, studying his French exam in some school in Chesterfield. When Ronaldo was lifting his first Ballon d'Or, Maguire was some chubby Bramall Lane ball boy, probably preparing to spend the next 40 years fixing toilets in Wigan. But now that awkward team is captaining Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United. I'm sorry, what? I mean, what does Maguire say as captain to Ronaldo? By all rights, when they first meet, Big H is probably going to ask him for a selfie in the canteen. I mean, let's get it right. I like Maguire, but of this crop of players, Ronaldo should clearly be Manchester United captain. Someone whose medals collection is a bit greater than one playoff win with Hull. Although, Christ, I wish Twitter had existed in 2006. I really do. Because I can only imagine what a teenage Maguire's tweets about Ronaldo would have been during the World Cup. I mean, Jesse Lingard used to idolize Ronaldo when he was a 10-year-old hobbit in the academy. Now they're co-workers. This is bizarre. Rashford is a guy who clearly modeled his knuckleball free kicks on Ronaldo as a kid, and now they're colleagues. I mean, it gets even weirder. Rashford is probably going to be campaigning to get Ronaldo's kid a free spaghetti lunch. It's just a bit mad. I mean, for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 8 years ago, Manchester United allowed him to coach one of their chunks of bench-warming tinfoil in the form of Wilfried Zaha. He was allowed to borrow him on loan at Cardiff City. I mean, that was probably Manchester United testing out how good a coach Solskjaer actually was. And they both wound up relegated. I mean, sorry, that's like a 12-year-old girl trying to prove to her parents that she can be a full-time babysitter, and then on her audition feeds Lego to the cat and makes the toddler sleep in a bed. Solskjaer being given Zaha was like your parents giving you the keys to your family car and you wind up crashing into a ditch. Tell someone then, after Solskjaer failed his audition with Zaha, that he'd actually be one day given the chance to coach Ronaldo. I mean, what is this? Solskjaer said he spent last lockdown watching The Last Dance on Netflix. I mean, nice for some. I spent last lockdown drinking pints of wet cheese and played Pictionary with my cat. But this return to Old Trafford, this is like Michael Jordan returning to the Chicago Bulls. This is Ronaldo's last dance. But the Man City players right now, I don't care they earn fortunes a week. I know for a fact that I spent Friday night crying into their lap. This season, Jack Grealish was offered the chance to play with his boyhood Villa hero Ashley Young, and he turned it down. 2 weeks later, he thinks he's about to play in the same team as Ronaldo. How can you turn this transfer down? How? I don't understand. You are Manchester City and you're offering Ronaldo for £21 million. Danilo cost more than that. You paid Swansea more for Wilfred Boney and he had the first touch of mashed potato. Ronaldo would have been the perfect short-term fix for the Harry Kane mess. Spending 2 years with Guardiola, you'd have had the title sewn up by Halloween. But now, you've just allowed Manchester United back into the title race. So great, their transfer window, Jadon Sancho, Rafael Varane, Cristiano Ronaldo and Paul McShane. Immense. Okay, the last one mostly plays like a fat lollipop lady, but honestly, hands down, this is the club's most exciting transfer window. I mean, 2016 was pretty good, with the arrivals of Paul Pogba, Henrik Mkhitaryan, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Eric Bailly and Jose Mourinho. That was exciting. That made the hairs on your nutsack stand up, but this surely trumps it. And again, yes, 2014 was exciting to bring in Angel Di Maria, Luke Shaw and Radamel Falcao. 2007 was another good summer. The one-decade arrivals from Portugal in Nani and Anderson, long-term target Owen Hargreaves, and of course Carlos Tevez coming from West Ham. But sorry, no, this is your most exciting transfer of all time. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not. Statistically, Varane and Ronaldo are the two most successful footballers you have ever signed. Ever. And you've done it in one summer. This is ridiculous. Ronaldo is back. And he's going to be having lunch on a daily basis with Paul McShane.
Make it make sense!
Anyway, last video is a label decision. What do you think? Go on, Man United fans, just let it out in the comment section below. But be sure to wipe the screen after. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I'll talk to you in a while.